You're reading this right now. You're on your phone or your laptop. You're scrolling. You're thinking. You're dreaming. You've got that idea, that thing that keeps you up at night, that brand you one day want to build. Let me ask you something. Why not today? Why not right now? In the next 10 minutes? You think I'm crazy? Good. Crazy is where the magic happens. The world doesn't wait for your perfectly polished plan. It waits for your action, your execution, your hustle, your willingness to just start. So let's do this. Let's stop dreaming and start building. Your empire starts today. It starts with this article. It starts with the next 10 minutes of your life. Are you ready? 10 minutes. That's the time it takes to order a coffee, to watch a couple of TikToks, to complain about your boss. Or it's the time it takes to light the fuse on your future, to plant the flag for your dream brand. I'm not selling you a fantasy. I'm giving you a framework, a hyper-practical, no-fluff, all-action guide to getting off zero. The biggest mistake people make is overthinking. They spend 6 months on a business plan, a year on a logo. They want everything to be perfect. Perfect is a myth. Perfect is the enemy of done. It's an excuse to stay on the sidelines. We're not doing that today. We're getting in the game. Right here. Right now. Forget everything you think you know about launching a business. First things first. Before the name, the logo, the product. What do you actually care about? Is it sustainable fashion? Is it teaching kids to code? Is it reviewing vegan hot dogs? Is it helping seniors feel less lonely? People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Your why is your North Star. It's the thing you'll cling to at 2 a.m. It's the story you'll tell. It's the emotional hook. So take 60 seconds. Don't overthink it. Grab a piece of paper or open a notes app. Fill in the blanks. Be honest, be raw. This isn't your mission statement for a corporate plaque. This is for you. This is the fuel. Maybe it's, I want to build a brand that sells handmade dog collars because my rescue dog Buster deserves the best and I want to support local shelters. Boom! That's a story. That's a mission. It has heart. It has purpose. Or maybe it's, I want to build a brand that reviews old-school video games because I believe the 90s were the golden age of gaming and I want to build a community around that nostalgia. Amazing. That's a universe people can step into. Your why is your anchor in the storm of entrepreneurship. It's the one thing that can't be copied. It's uniquely, authentically you. Now, in this second minute, let's refine that. What problem are you solving for someone else? Your passion is the engine, but the problem you solve is the vehicle. People pay for solutions. For the dog collar brand, the problem is a lack of high-quality, meaningful pet products that also give back. For the video game reviewer, the problem is a scattered community and a lack of authentic, passionate content for that specific niche. Think about one person, your ideal customer. What is their pain point? How does your why solve it? Write that down. My brand helps who to solve what problem. Don't get stuck here. This is a brainstorm, not a final exam. The point is to get your thoughts out of your head and onto the screen. This initial thought process is the foundation for every piece of content you'll ever create. It's the filter for every decision you'll make. Does this align with my why? Does this help my target person? If the answer is yes, you do it. If it's no, you don't. It's that simple. This clarity is your superpower. It will save you from chasing shiny objects and keep you focused on what truly matters, building a community around your passion. 2 minutes down. You now have more direction than 99% of entrepreneurs. Okay, minute 3. Let's get a name, and let's do it fast. People waste months on this. Don't. Your brand name is not as important as you think. Apple is a fruit. Google is a made-up word. Nike is a goddess. The name doesn't make the brand makes the name. What matters is availability. Right now, your brand name is a username. It's a handle. It's a digital address where people can find you. Think of something that relates to your why. Brainstorm 5 names. Fast. Buster's Collars, Good Boy Goods, Retro Game Revival, Pixel Patrol, 90s Joystick. Don't judge them, just write them down. Pull out your phone. Open Instagram, open TikTok, open X, open a domain registrar like GoDaddy. Search your top name. Is at Buster's Collars available on Instagram, on TikTok? Is busterscholars.com available? If yes, you are done. Grab it. Register it right now. Don't hesitate. If it's taken, move to your second name and your third. Find one name consistent across the 2 or 3 platforms where your audience lives. A consistent name is crucial. It makes you easy to find. It makes you look professional. It's your digital storefront. Don't get cute with numbers or underscores if you can avoid it. At Busters_Collars, _123 is a nightmare. At Busters Collars is clean. I see so many people get paralyzed here. They want the perfect name. What is a perfect name? It doesn't exist. A good name is a name that is available. A great name is a name you actually use to build something. Think about Wine Library. It started as my dad's liquor store name. Literal, not fancy. I showed up every day and delivered value. The name became the container for that value. Your name will do the same. A placeholder for epic stuff. Minute 4. Let's give your brand a face. We're not hiring a design agency for $50,000. We're using the tools you have right now. You need a logo, a profile picture, something that people can visually recognize. Go to a free tool like Canva. Seriously, open it right now. They have thousands of templates. Don't try to be a genius designer. The goal is good enough for now. Remember, you can always change it later. Reid Hoffman, founder of LinkedIn, famously said, "If you are not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you've launched too late." The same goes for your logo. Pick a template. Don't scroll for more than 30 seconds. Find one that vibes with your why. For Busters Collars, maybe it's something rustic and earthy. For Retro Game Revival, maybe it's something pixelated and neon. Change the text to your brand name. Pick 2 colors, max, 1 primary, 1 accent. Don't overthink the psychology of color. Just pick something that you like and that feels right. Is it a bold red, a calming blue, an energetic yellow? Awesome. Make it consistent. Use those same 2 colors everywhere. This is your visual identity. It's your brand's outfit. Once you have a basic logo, export it. Upload it as the profile picture for the social media accounts you just created. Instantly, your brand feels more real. It has a face. It's not just an empty account anymore. It's a destination. This visual consistency is your handshake. When someone sees that logo and those colors, they should start to recognize you. It's the first step in building brand recall. It signals that you're intentional, that you're a real brand, not just some random account. It takes 60 seconds, and the impact is massive. Again, the key here is speed over perfection. I would rather you have a crappy but finished logo live on your accounts than a perfect idea sitting in your drafts for weeks. Your brand's look will evolve. VaynerMedia's logo has changed. Apple's logo has changed. Your brand is a living organism. It will grow and adapt. The logo you make today is simply version 1.0. Minute 5. This is crucial. Who are you making this for? And I mean who. If you say everyone, you're talking to no one. You need to get specific, hyper-specific. Give this person a name, a story. What's their life like? For Busters Collars, maybe your person is Sophie. She's 28, lives in an apartment in Austin, Texas, calls her rescue mutt her fur baby, shops at farmers markets, cares about where her money goes, follows other dog accounts on Instagram, is part of 3 different Facebook groups for doodle owners, values aesthetics and story, wants to feel good about her purchases. Now you know Sophie. You're not just selling dog collars anymore. You're creating content for Sophie. You're speaking her language. You're solving her problem of finding beautiful, ethical products for a dog she adores. For Retro Game Revival, your person might be Mark. He's 38, has a demanding job and 2 kids. His escape is firing up his old Super Nintendo in the basement after the kids are in bed. Misses the simplicity and challenge of 90s games. Feels nostalgic for his childhood. Wants to connect with others who share that feeling. Watches Twitch streams of retro speedruns. Browses Reddit forums about classic games. Why is this so important? Because it dictates everything. It tells you what kind of content to make. Sophie wants beautiful photos of dogs wearing your collars in cool urban settings. Mark wants gameplay clips of Chrono Trigger. Debates about whether the Sega Genesis or SNES was better. It tells you what tone of voice to use. You talk to Sophie differently than you talk to Mark. It tells you what hashtags to use, what accounts to follow, what communities to join. You're not broadcasting to the masses. You are having a one-to-one conversation at scale. So take this minute, this 1 minute, close your eyes and picture that person. Give them a name, hopes, dreams, fears. What's on their phone? All right, 2 minutes for this one. Minutes 6 and 7. It's time to talk about the big scary monster, content. This is where everyone freezes. What do I post? I'm not a creator. I don't have a studio. Forget all of that. I'm going to give you the secret that built my entire career. Document, don't create. Stop trying to be a movie director and start being a journalist of your own journey. You're starting a brand. The process is the content. The journey is the story. People are tired of polished perfection. They crave reality. They want to see the behind the scenes, the struggles, the small wins. For Buster's Collars, your first piece of content is a 15-second video of you sketching a new collar design on a napkin. The caption, "It all starts with an idea." Fired up to make something special for all the good boys out there. #dog lovers, #handmade, #new brand journey, or a picture of the leather you just bought. The caption, "Only the best for your best friend. Sourcing materials for our first run of collars. #quality, #dog gear." You are documenting the process. You are bringing people along for the ride. They will become invested in your success because they've been there from day one. They'll feel like they're part of it, because they are. For retro game revival, film yourself hooking up your old console to a modern TV. Talk about the struggle. Okay, trying to get this N64 to work on a 4K TV is a bigger boss battle than Bowser. Any tips? #retrogaming, #N64, #gamer problems. Or just post a picture of your favorite game cartridge. Ask a simple question. If you could only play one SNES game for the rest of your life, what would it be? For me, it has to be A Link to the Past. Let the debate begin. #SNES, #Nintendo, #classic games. You're not creating a masterpiece. You're starting a conversation. You're tapping into a shared passion. Your goal for these 2 minutes is to come up with 5 documentary content ideas. 5 simple things you can post that tell the story of your brand's beginning. 1. The why post, your mission. Minute 8. You have a name, a look, a purpose, and content ideas. Now, where do you post? Where do your people hang out online? You don't need to be everywhere. That's a rookie mistake. You'll burn out. Be where your Sophie or your Mark spends their time. Go to them. Don't pull them to a new platform. Go to the party that's already happening. For Buster's Collars, Sophie loves aesthetics and community. Instagram, beautiful photos, TikTok, process videos, Facebook groups, real conversations with doodle owners. For retro game revival, Mark wants community and deep dives. YouTube, long-form reviews and retrospectives. TikTok, quick nostalgic clips. Instagram Reels, quick nostalgic clips. Reddit, r/retro gaming. Reddit, r/SNS. X, formerly Twitter. Connect with gaming journalists and influencers. Pick 2, maybe 3 platforms to start. Master them. Own them. Don't spread yourself thin. So in this minute, your task is simple. Based on the profile of your ideal person, choose your 2 primary platforms. Write them down. Example, Buster's Collars, Instagram. Example, Buster's Collars, TikTok. Example, Retro Game Revival, YouTube. Example, Retro Game Revival, Reddit. This act of choosing brings incredible focus. You now know where to spend your energy. You're not just throwing content into the void. You're placing it where people will care. You're fishing where the fish are. This is a game of attention. The internet is the busiest street in the world. Everyone's screaming for eyeballs. You won't win by shouting the loudest. You'll win by whispering the right thing to the right person. Be in the right room. Choosing platforms is choosing rooms. Make this strategic choice in 60 seconds. Don't overthink. Go with your gut. You can pivot later. Right now, start. Minute 9. It's time to make your first move. The accounts are created. The profile pic is up. You have content ideas. Now what? You post, and then you engage. This is the part that everyone messes up. They post something, get 2 likes, 1 from their mom, and then quit. That's not how it works. The post and pray strategy is dead. The new world is post and engage. Your job isn't just to talk, it's to listen. Your job is to be part of the community before you ask the community to be part of your brand. Here's the plan. Take one of your content ideas from step 5 and post it. Right now. That selfie video. That picture of your messy desk. That question about the SNS. Post it to the 2 platforms you chose. Use 3 to 5 relevant hashtags. #dogmom, #retrogaming community. Now, here comes the real work. For the rest of this minute, And for 15 to 30 minutes every day from now on, you are going on the offensive. Go to those hashtags you just used, find other people's posts, and leave thoughtful comments. Not nice post, or a fire emoji. A real comment. For Buster's collars, find a picture of a dog. Comment, "What a beautiful pup." That look in their eyes is everything. Looks like they have so much personality. For Retro Game Revival, find someone asking for game recommendations. Comment, "If you loved Chrono Trigger, you have to try Secret of Mana." The co-op mode is legendary, and the music is an absolute 10 out of 10. You are adding value. You are starting conversations. You are being a human. People will see your thoughtful comment, get curious, click on your profile, and see that you're building something cool. This is how you get your first 100 followers. Not by asking, but by giving. This strategy, which I call my $80 strategy, is about leaving your 2 cents on 90 posts a day. It's about being the most active, helpful, and engaged member of your community. The timer is about to go off. This is it. Minute 10. What's the final step? There is no final step. The final step is to realize that you've already launched. The moment you created those accounts, the moment you uploaded that profile picture, the moment you made that first post, you launched. Your brand is live. It's out there. A tiny seedling in the soil. The launch wasn't a future event. It was the sum of the small actions of the last 9 minutes. Stop waiting for a magical launch day. Today is launch day. The game now is consistency, patience, doing what you did every single day, documenting your journey, creating content for Sophie, creating content for Mark, engaging your communities, falling in love with the process, not just the prize. There will be days with 0 new followers. There will be posts with no likes. Who cares? You're not doing this for them. You're doing this for you. You're building your thing. You're running your race. Compete with who you were yesterday. The biggest poison is the desire for overnight success. It doesn't exist. It's a myth. Overnight success is years of quiet, relentless work. 1,000 little steps, not one giant leap. Posting that video when you don't feel like it. Answering that DM with care. Learning a new feature on TikTok. The daily grind. If you're grounded in your why and love your niche, it won't feel like a grind. It'll feel like play. Your 10 minutes are up. Look what you did. You have a brand name, you have accounts, you have a logo, you have a target audience, you have content ideas, you've posted, you've engaged, you are a founder, you are an entrepreneur, you are in the arena.